Let's talk about iOS 11. We're going to start with messages. With your iMessages in iCloud, when you sign in to another new device, well, all of your conversations are automatically synchronized. Apple Pay for person-to-person payments. Now, it's super simple because it's integrated right in to Messages as an iMessage app. So next, let's turn to Siri. We've used deep learning now to create a really natural and expressive voice for Siri, and I'd like you to hear it.
Here's the forecast for the next 10 days. Sunny, sunny, and sunny.
3 different ways to say sunny. Very powerful. Now, Siri also has a new capability, which is translation. So you can now ask something like, how do you say, what are the most popular dishes in your restaurant in Chinese? And Siri can say,
你们餐厅有哪些菜最受欢迎?
Totally. In iOS 11, Siri uses on-device learning to understand more about topics of interest to us. So it can actually suggest topics we might be interested in learning about in news. And what Siri learns about you on-device is now kept synced across all of your devices. So you're dealing with one Siri, but of course, this is kept completely private, readable only by you and your devices. With the iPhone 7 Plus, we love taking these beautiful portrait photos. And now, with iOS 11, we can take low light photographs using optical image stabilization, true tone flash, HDR, delivers incredible image quality. And we're taking the depth information that we can capture with 2 cameras and exposing it to developers with a new depth API, which has allowed them to do incredibly fun and artistic photos like this, using the depth API. So these are some of the big features in iOS 11. There's one other, which is a major redesign to Control Center. And what you'll notice is Control Center is now a single page, packs all the features into a single page, but it provides greater depth because with 3D touch in on a slider like this and get access to more controls. When you install iOS 11, we're going to use Bluetooth to understand if you're connected to a car, or even if you don't have Bluetooth, we're going to use Wi-Fi Doppler effect to measure that you're moving in a car. And when you finish that first drive, we're going to suggest, hey, how about we activate Do Not Disturb while driving? And when we do, instead of seeing all those notifications, we have this new user interface for you. You'll now be able to configure your speakers inside of HomeKit and access them via our new AirPlay 2 protocol. It builds multi-room audio in throughout iOS. Next, I'd like to turn to AR. And we have a new core technology called ARKit to bring it to all of you. What we see here is an iPhone that's using its camera, but using computer vision, it's actually able to identify surfaces, such as this table, and I can actually just add an object. This is a developer application, a test application that you'll all be getting code for that allows you to do these things. Now, this is just a virtual object on this table. Now, got some steam in there coming off the cup. Now, I can add other objects to the scene, and these things can actually interact. Let's add a lamp. And I want you to watch when I turn the lamp on the dynamic shadows here. I'm going to move the cup and watch how the shadow moves in relationship to the light here. It's really pretty incredible.